What's up, guys? This is Kyle from Wax Museum, and as you can see here, I've got a little post-hurricane mail to share with you. So I do want to start off by saying, thanks to everyone that reached out to me. They knew there was a hurricane in the area. Everyone in the Wax Museum household is safe. There's a lot of cleanup. There's still a lot of cleanup that I have to do, but all things considered, we're very fortunate to be through that, and that's part of life in Florida, unfortunately. But here we are trying to get back to normal, including mail. So here's package number one. This came from eBay, and this is a card I'm not necessarily attached to. I think it will end up in my local card show inventory, but I thought the price was good. You don't see a lot of Magic Johnson and James Worthy dual patches. I mean, I'm sure there are some others out there, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. So the Magic Johnson patch in that one's not great, but the James Worthy patch is pretty nice. So I grabbed that one. That's out of 2010 Classics. It's 6 out of 25. This next package here is from Owen, who is also known as Cardstocks. He's been on the show a couple times, and I had to write it down here because I couldn't remember. He's been on episodes 162 and 180, so go check those out if you're interested. He was running a sale on his in his Instagram story, as he often does, and I saw a couple cards in there that I thought were priced really well. One of them was PC, and one of them will probably end up going to my show inventory, kind of like this last one here. And thanks to Owen for packaging this up well. All right, so let's start with the PC card here. This first one here is a Lance Stephenson Select Throwback Patch, Throwback Memorabilia card. And that's from a black Timberwolves jersey. It's numbered 24 out of 25. And I looked online. I think Lance only played 6 games with the Timberwolves. Panini ended up with at least 2 of those jerseys, and I think the black jerseys were only used in 1 game while Lance was there, so I could probably date that pretty easily, or maybe not photo match it. It's not a big enough piece for that, but I've kind of ran out of Pacers stuff to pick up for Lance, so I do grab some of the other stuff occasionally. Not often, but I thought that was a unique piece, and I like being able to track that down. And then this card here is an unlikely pairing, but we got a lot of that from Topps in this era. Especially some of the athletes that were more so exclusives to Topps at the time, which I know Oden was for sure, and I think Havlicek might have been at this point, but this is a John Havlicek and Greg Oden dual auto, little creasing there by the stickers, but an interesting card to say the least. It'll be something that will probably grab some attention in my local showcase, and it's also numbered 7 out of 9, so I thought I'd grab that. Anytime I see decent stuff like this that I don't see often, I try to grab it. All right, this final package here is not a purchase. This is a gift from my friend Mike, who was also on the podcast. I wrote it down here, episode 172. I think his Instagram handle is milb.fan or something to that effect, but he's been making these cool photos via some sort of app on his phone, and then he kind of had some designs to go with it. Let me make sure there's let me get this order form here out of the way. But he had this made for me, and he would not let me pay for it, so thank you, Mike. That was very generous of you. And this is pretty cool here. So this is kind of like an artistic rendering of Reggie Miller, showing that choke sign to Spike Lee, comic book style. So that's pretty cool. I'll probably hang that up here in my home office, and brings back a lot of good memories when I look at that. So thank you, Mike. Thank you, Owen. Thank you, random eBay seller. And then thank you to you guys as well. Remember, there are new episodes of the audio podcast that come out every Thursday. And then, as always, thanks for watching.